Wow, I didn't expect this video to get so emotional. Hi, my name is Bente, I'm the Norse Witch, and today I want to sit down with you and have a little chat about a topic that's not so pleasant, unfortunately, and that is imposter syndrome. Before we start out though, as always, a little Patron shoutout. Thank you really much to Ellie, the Lunar Botanist, Soren, Braden, Diego, Bethany, Hannah, Tel, Timothy, Bjorn, Scylla, Ash and Lucy. And now let us get into the video. You know that I like to be really open and honest on this channel, and I have really struggled with imposter syndrome and just in general putting myself under a lot of pressure for I think the last couple of months. It has been quite some time now, and I just now realized that not only do I have to privately do something about it because it just kills my creativity and my motivation, but also I just want to talk about it because I feel like there are a lot of people who struggle with that, because a lot of people are nowadays sharing their craft or their paganism journeys online, and I think that is a great thing. I really love that because I love learning from other people. I like just hearing other people's stories and hearing about how other people practice witchcraft or practice paganism, because everyone does it a lot differently. So in general, I really love that the online witchcraft and paganism community is growing and more people are sharing online. But that also leads to a lot of people just feeling like they're not good enough, they're not doing enough, they don't know enough, and that is a problem, I think. And to be quite honest, I don't only want to talk about the topic because I feel like there are more people struggling with it and maybe it will help someone, but also I need a pep talk myself. So I will try to treat this video as a pep talk for you and also for myself. But first, I want to kind of get into why I feel the way I feel, and maybe you don't even know what imposter syndrome is. I feel like it's a term that gets thrown around a lot, but I guess not everyone will know what that is. So what is the problem at the moment? So I started my YouTube channel around a year ago after, I don't know, around 5 years of being a witch, and I think a year or two of being Norse pagan. I don't really know how to explain it, but I started the YouTube channel just putting myself out there, putting my opinions out there, putting my knowledge out there, and creating a YouTube channel really makes you very vulnerable. And at the start, I wasn't really afraid of getting into it, and yeah, I just put everything out there. I had a lot of fun filming, I had a lot of fun editing, and yeah, all in all, it was just a nice journey. I really enjoyed it. And for some reason, I mean, I've watched other witchcraft and paganism YouTubers for a long time, for all my 5 to 6 years of being a witch and a pagan. But it gets kind of different when you start putting yourself out there and creating content online too about the topic, because all of a sudden, everyone around you, all the other creators, are someone you can compare yourself to even more. I mean, every witch and every pagan probably compares themselves to some degree to other practitioners, and yeah, obviously online creators are the ones you know about. They're the ones you will probably compare yourself to the most. But if you're a creator, it gets even worse. At least that is what happened for me. I don't know if there are other creators out there watching this video. Please tell me in the comments or privately on Instagram or whatever if it's the same for you, because I feel like it's really weird, because over this about a year of being on YouTube now, my imposter syndrome and the pressure I put myself under have gotten a lot worse. I always struggle with imposter syndrome, not only in my craft, so it's something I know of. I always feel like other people know more than I do, or they're more experienced than I am. They have more to say, their journeys are more valid, I in general have a big issue of comparing myself to other people. So that's something I have to get rid of in general. But yeah, it has gotten really bad now, to the point where it really kind of kills my creativity, my joy, my motivation of making YouTube videos. And that's honestly just really sad, because if I compare me making videos right now to me making videos a year ago, it's so different. I put myself under so much pressure because I watch all those amazing creators who know so much, who have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times more years of experience in witchcraft and paganism than I do. So I'm constantly comparing myself to everyone else and being like, yeah, but everyone else is so much more knowledgeable. So if everyone else knows so much more than I do, why should I make videos? Why should people come to my channel to watch my videos? Wow, I didn't expect this video to get so emotional. I'm a Pisces moon. I'm a crybaby, so I cry about everything. And whenever I talk about my feelings, I cry. And then my Leo sun and Leo rising come in and they're like, oh, you shouldn't be crying. That's embarrassing. Let's just joke about it. And then I'm joking it away. That's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, what I wanted to say was that I'm just constantly comparing myself to other creators who have more experience, who are more knowledgeable, or at least they seem more knowledgeable online, because they have so many videos just packed with knowledge and experience and stuff to learn. And that just makes me feel like, why should I make videos? If they're more experienced and they have more knowledge, why should people want to watch my videos if they can get much more information from other people? Why should they come to me? Why should I make videos? Because I'm not making videos for myself. I started making videos to spread knowledge and to help other people on their journeys. And I really like doing that. But seeing other people just being more knowledgeable just makes me feel like it invalidates my reason to make videos, because I feel like other people could help my viewers much more than I do. It's really interesting right now talking about it, just how emotional it makes me. And that will make this video even harder to make, because putting yourself out there in general is hard. Putting yourself out there constantly on the verge of crying, even more hard. But well, it has to be done, I guess, because I really want to talk about it. So yeah, it's a constant struggle of just comparing myself not only to other practitioners, but especially other creators, feeling like I'm not knowledgeable enough, like I don't have enough experience to talk about the things that I talk about, feeling like people will perceive me as dumb, maybe, or just being anxious about uploading videos because I could say something wrong. People could hate my opinion on things. People could hate the video in general. And that makes me really anxious when I film. And that is kind of sad, because I want to, I just want to have fun filming again. Yes, I have fun filming, not every time. And especially when I make videos that are, for example, it's just an example, but for example, the videos about the Norse gods. When I started with the Odin video, which was my first one, it was so much fun. Then I made the Freya video, it was kind of fun, and then I made the Hell video, and I was really anxious about it, and I was just like, what if I say something wrong? What if my research is wrong? What if I read something that was wrong and now I'm spreading it online? What if people call me out for, I don't know, not knowing enough or spreading wrong information? It's a struggle. And I really love making videos where I can spread knowledge. So being so anxious about making videos like that is not really fun. So yeah, as I said, it kills my creativity, it kills my motivation, it kills my yeah, most of the fun that I have when I film videos. Fortunately, when I film vlogs and videos more like that, or more like sit down and talk videos like this one, it's not as bad because I feel like there's not so much to judge. So yeah, that is what I'm feeling at the moment. And I feel much better having put it out there now. And yeah, as I said, it's not just a YouTube thing, but it's a problem I have in general, that I compare myself to other people, especially to other witches and pagans, and I always feel like they're doing more than I do. I don't have enough motivation, I don't do enough research, I don't work enough on my craft. And to be honest, at the moment I'm just working 24/7, and when I'm not working I don't really have that much energy. So yeah, I shouldn't put even more pressure on myself because I'm not researching enough or I'm not practicing enough, because that doesn't help anyone. If you're burned out, you won't have motivation and you won't have inspiration, and practicing won't be fun if you don't have the energy to do so. So you shouldn't put even more pressure on yourself. And honestly, I don't want my own insecurities to get in the way of me making videos anymore. I just don't want that. I want to have fun again making videos, not caring about what other people think of them, because if people don't care about them, they can just be gone and watch other people's videos. There will always be people who are more knowledgeable than I am or than you are. There will always be people who are more experienced. There will always be people who you perceive as being better than you in something. But there will always also be people who know less and who have less experience and who are not as good as you if you compare yourself to them. Comparing yourself when it comes to witchcraft and paganism in general is so stupid, because everyone's journey is so drastically different that if I compare myself to a friend of mine, for example, it just doesn't make sense, because we're doing completely different things. Our paths are so different that maybe one person has 10 years of experience, but they're always doing the same things. And you have another person who has only 1 year of experience, but they just put themselves out there and learn so many different things and practice a lot of different things, that maybe that person with 1 year of experience will have more knowledge than the person with 10 years experience. You can't compare it. It doesn't make sense. So why do I compare myself to other practitioners? It's just stupid. It doesn't make sense. Like, my logical mind understands that, so now I have to get my unconscious to also understand it. So I guess it's a good thing that I now realized it. It's sad that it had to get to such a bad point, but it's good that I know about it now, because now I can try to acknowledge that shadow part of myself and try to work with it and integrate it, so that it doesn't stop me from enjoying myself anymore. Another thing that makes this whole mess just stupid, not only does it not make sense to compare yourself to other practitioners, but it especially doesn't make sense to compare yourself with practitioners you only know online. Comparing yourself to a YouTube person, for example, or comparing yourself to a witch talker, or comparing yourself to someone posting about their craft on Instagram, doesn't make sense, because you don't know their whole life. You don't know if maybe they're just fabricating it. You don't know if maybe the only times they practice is when they post, and apart from that they don't do anything. You don't know how their life actually looks like and what their practice actually looks like, because yeah, of course, people usually only share online what they want to share and what looks good. You just basically don't know anything about people's actual practice from what they put online. So comparing yourself to what they put online makes even less sense than comparing yourself to other practitioners in general. So yeah, where did I want to go with this video? Nowhere, actually. I just wanted to kind of vomit all of my problems in this video, so that, I don't know, you know about it, maybe if you struggle with similar things, comparing yourself to other people, especially practitioners online, that you're not alone with it, that I bet there are so many people doing it. There are a lot of people, I bet, out there comparing themselves, feeling bad about themselves. You're not alone. It really sucks. It doesn't make sense in the first place. So yeah, let's just try to get rid of that altogether. I won't be the most knowledgeable and most experienced person ever. There will always be someone more knowledgeable, more experienced. I just have to kind of make my peace with it, because that's just the truth. That's the truth, and that's okay. I don't have to be the most knowledgeable person. It's not an achievable goal. So why do I have this goal in my mind? Why? It doesn't make sense. And it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to make mistakes. And yes, it probably sucks making mistakes and putting them online. And making mistakes and being wrong on the internet probably isn't fun, but I bet I have already put some misinformation online. I bet, because I mean, how can I upload nearly 60 videos without having some misinformation in it? And I didn't die because I did that. Oh, I feel so much better now, honestly. I just have to constantly remind myself that as long as people are watching my videos, I guess I'm helping them in some regard, at least by entertaining them, I don't know. So I guess as long as people are watching, I'm doing something good. I'm apparently helping someone. So there's my reason for making videos. As long as people are watching, I guess there is my reason. So yeah, to wrap this all up, I don't have to prove my worth. I don't have to prove my knowledge. I don't have to prove my experience. I don't have to be perfect. I am allowed to make mistakes. And so are you. Comparing yourself to other practitioners doesn't make sense, but it's not something we can just get rid of like this. It's something that we have to work at, but you're not the only one. You're not the only one struggling with it. I am not the only one struggling with it. I know that because I know other practitioners. I've talked to them and they have similar problems a lot of the times. So yeah, I will just try to get back to being motivated to make videos. Let's work on this issue. I really, really hope this video wasn't too, I don't know, depressing. I really hope that if you're also a person struggling with imposter syndrome, if you compare yourself too much to other people, that this video helped in some regard, even if it's just the fact that you're not the only person struggling with it. As always, feel free to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and maybe follow me on Instagram or check out my online shop, or maybe consider becoming my patron. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!